Right then, good morning and welcome back to France and to the banks of the River Rhone. And when I say we're parked up on the bank of the River Rhone, I literally mean we're on the bank of the River Rhone. What a stunning spot to wake up in, albeit a very much foggy morning, but beautiful nonetheless. Emily's just gone off. She said something about going to find lunch, and I'm not sure where she's gone because we are literally in the middle of nowhere, but she's took off on her scooter. Just waiting for her to get back because if you're following along, you'll know we are trying to get south very, very quickly and we need to get on the road again, which is a shame because I could stay here for days. Nature, oh, spot on. You know what I mean? Yes. Summer also loves it.
Fortunately for us, we've parked next to a cornfield, which is extremely lucky because I haven't got anything for lunch today. And apologies now to any French people that may be offended, but I'm just going to pinch a couple.
So finally she's back, no idea where she's been, but hopefully we can get on the road.
I've been and found some local produce.
Local produce?
Yes.
God knows, right. Ready? Can we go? Can we hit the road?
Let's hit the road.
So if you've never driven across France before, it's quite a big country, so it takes quite a while, and up until now we've been using the toll roads, which are amazing and very, very quick, but they're also very, very expensive. So today we've made the decision to come off and we're going through some of the lesser roads, which does mean we go through some really stunning French villages, and there's some pretty nice scenery, although right now we're on a very boring straight road to nowhere. But, you know, it's better than the motorways, much, much cheaper.
Yeah, it is great being able to travel, but sometimes the drive can be a little bit boring. So before this one shows you any more driving footage, I'd like to thank this week's sponsor, Readly. And if you've not heard of Readly before, they are a digital magazine subscription service. So when we're doing long drives like we're doing today, I like to go through and bookmark some recipes in the BBC Home Cooking magazine. As you all know, I love a good snack, so there are so many recipes within these magazines, it's unbelievable. There's over 5,000 national and international titles via the app, so definitely something for everybody. And Louise loves a good photography magazine because we all know she is a keen photographer. But once I've had enough of listening to her go on about shutter speed, I like to relax and unwind with a good Sudoku, which is one of the many games and puzzles that you can find via the app. And Readly has so many great features, but the one that I love the most is being able to download magazines for when you're offline. So I like to have like 1 or 2 magazines downloaded at any one time for when we go off into forests and mountains, because sometimes you just cannot get the signal. And also it's an app, so living in a van you need as much space as possible, so you can save as much space as you can because you can get it on your phone, or it's your smartphone or your tablet, so winner. If you do want to give Readly a go, then hit the link in the description. You'll get 2 months free subscription, then it's £7.99 per month after that 2 months, but this can be cancelled at any time. And if you do give it a go, let me know what magazines you like and if there's any recipes you think that I should try out.
And another massive bonus is it keeps this one quiet while I'm driving, so I haven't got the usual nag, 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 nag in my ear roll.
But I do lose on tractor points.
Yeah, you do lose on tractor points. Oh look, another nice village coming.
It's beautiful.
Would you follow me to wander? Take my hand. beside me in a whirl of thunder. Fear is an imposter when you look at me this way.
Bon freaking jour.
What she means is the view is pretty amazing because we're up by some mountains and stuff. We're not really high up, but all the clouds are all over the mountains and stuff, and it looks pretty cool.
Oh, the sun has come out, the fog has gone, the mountains are here. Unfortunately, we can't really stop for too long, so we're just near Grenoble, I think is the nearest big place. We'd love to go into Grenoble, but that's not going to be today. But oh my god.
I find it hard to not give in.
Dude, to the throat. So that is it, we have made it. We're absolutely shattered, but we are finally at tonight's park up, and I've got to say, I'd forgotten how beautiful France is just to drive through. It is stunning, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. It's breathtaking, some of the views. It's just like, wow. You can't describe it.
I did my best to film it as best we could out of the windows, because obviously a long drive, we don't want to waste too much time pulling over to film and whatnot, so hopefully you've got an idea of what it's like.
Why didn't you get your drone up?
I didn't get my drone. We didn't have time to get the drone up.
No. Why didn't you get your drone up, Louise? What are you not telling them? What
So
did you do?
There was a small altercation with the drone, and it's a bit like Rhonda all over again. Don't panic, it's not completely dead. So basically, I've got the footage of the crash, so I'll put it on the screen now. Now, to be fair, it was pilot's error. So basically, I flew through those misty shots you saw this morning. I flew through in a straight line, and then literally turned 90 degrees and then thought I could come back sideways. But you'll see on the screen now, the tree in question was this tree to the left. And I flew past it fine. Like I say, turned 90 degrees, should have come back. But you're about to see on screen now exactly what did happen. But thankfully, being the skilled pilot that I am.
Day three.
Is it day 3 or day 4?
Or maybe day 4. I've lost track of days already.
Wait, within the first week, I crashed the drone, so I salvaged it, but there is some damage to one of its propellers, so we're going to have to find a DJI store, as we like to do on these trips. We love going around looking for the local DJI.
It wouldn't be a Europe trip without a DJI shot. DJI shot?
DJI.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to go there. I need to find some new propellers, because of all the camera stuff I've bought, I've not packed spare propellers. So yeah, we're going to go and get those probably in about a week once we've been to the vets. So the drone footage will resume in about a week, so we'll have to just make do.
Yep, make do amend.
The park up we're at is really, really nice, and I would show you on the drone, but I can't. We're in a little forest clearing at the end of this single track road. We're the only ones up here. It's absolutely beautiful. And the other reason why we love France so much is because about, 3 miles up the road?
Yeah.
There is a service point where we can get water, empty the grey waste, empty the black waste, reset, ready to hit the road yet again tomorrow. But on that note, I think the corns are nearly ready.
The corns are nearly ready. Bring on dinner because I'm so hungry.
Corn, quiche and homemade wedges and a couple of flies, because what we'd also forgotten about France is the sheer volume of flies there can be in these remote park-ups. So
there's about 10 left in the van and I've got out probably about 70. It's ridiculous.
She's a fly
do
ninja.
My head in.
She can catch them in her fingers like this. Honestly, sent from another planet.
Not all the time. It's happened like twice.
2 times. How many people do you know that have twice caught a fly like that in their fingers?
They annoy me that much.
She's not human. And on that note, before I get a whip round the head with that tea towel, we will see you guys tomorrow.
Whoa. Just before we go, before anybody puts anything in the comments, we actually saw the farmer a couple of times and he wanted us to try some of his best French corn on a cob. So we did actually get permission before I picked them. So don't have a go at me.
She's lying. She's a chavvy thief. She nicked them corns.
We got to go. Sorry, people.
Ow! Get in the nose.
It's only what you deserve.
Right then, good morning. So I'm going to be honest, I wasn't going to film here because 1, my drone doesn't work and I can't show you the true beauty of it. and 2 because we just got a lot to get done today, of getting the water on a bit more drive. But I couldn't leave this place without showing you it, and I'm just going to try and show you. So how beautiful is this? So I've come out this morning solely to get a picture, but I couldn't not document this because it is absolutely stunning. And I was so gutted last night because I haven't got the drone, and that little hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it there, it was getting hit with golden light, and there was low cloud going across it, and the drone above that, just above the clouds, shooting that would have been absolutely stunning, but I didn't have it. There's no point me banging on about what I didn't film. I did get a little bit on my phone, so I'll drop it in now, but it's not going to do it justice. And then that way just goes into this forest, through this canyon that we're in. I keep looking behind me because last night there was some llamas, a big herd of llamas coming up here, and they got quite angry because obviously we had AJ, and they are sort of that way over by the van at the minute, so I think they're going to come back round behind me, and I've got no idea if llamas are particularly friendly, especially ones that live in the region like this. But anyway, I'm going to carry on trying to get a photo because not every landscape lends itself to photography, and this is one. The light's all wrong, it's too bright, there's no clouds, there's no drama, I don't have it, so I'll see what I can do. But if not, I just wanted to show you guys how beautiful this spot is. If you want to know, we're about an hour south of Grenoble, and we're at about 1,000 feet, so we're not particularly high, but high enough to get above those misty clouds, which would have been insane. But yeah, sorry I didn't get it, but hopefully this little view of it I've given you now will do. Right, now we're going to get water, then we're hitting the road. Not going to film any of that because I've got to be honest, driving at the speed we're driving is starting to get to me now, so I just want to get there, so it's not going to be anything worth showing you anyway, and we will see you at the next good park up, hopefully.
Likely the light of mine will burn out in the mountains where I spend my rambling years. I paid my sins from the poor traveling days. Oh Lord, please, can't you hear my prayers? So I rode my body up the mountain to a place where I can sit my rocking chair. I rode my body up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear.
So I lied, turns out there was plenty to see on that bit of drive down, so that's all what those clips was just now that you witnessed. That was our drive from just south of Grenoble to down pretty much onto the coast. And I'm just going to quickly, very, very quickly show you our park up that we've just stayed at. You have to excuse the traffic. There is a film crew turning up, and the park up we're in was being used as a film set for a Russian spy movie when we got here, and I inadvertently parked in their shot. So, you know, it's happened to me, so I very politely moved, but they are just turning up, and I look like a right knob with my my tiny little vlog camera, and they're all here with their big old proper cameras. Be quiet, I'll show you where we stayed. Morning. Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Excellent, and you?
Good, you back for another day?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Another morning.
Another morning?
Yeah, morning.
Just one scene you're filming? Or?
A couple scenes,
Couple
and
scenes.
then we're off to Cannes.
Oh, okay,
We go to
nice.
the airport there, yeah.
Yeah. How long is the shoot? A year, 6 months?
No, I don't know. You've been shooting since when?
Several months in Ukraine and
Yeah.
here for what?
1 week, 10 days?
10 days?
10 days here. And then we go to Italy also
Wow.
these coming days.
And it's just Russian cinema?
Ukrainian.
Ukrainian cinema, yeah? So this is where we stayed, and we are up high. Now, one thing about travelling in a van, and the reason why I'm telling you this now, is because sometimes to get to these spots you have to go up extreme hills and come down extreme hills. And going up in a heavy van proves its own list of problems, but going down I don't like. And this one, I think we climbed 600 metres over a very short distance, so it is steep. Emily is gonna cack her pants, shall I say. So what I'll do is I'll try and keep calm, tell her it's not a problem, but I've got to be honest, I'm a little bit worried because as we was coming up I couldn't see anywhere on the way down to pull over just to let the brakes cool down for a bit. So yeah, I can't show you properly or how high we are, and the cameras won't give it the full effect, but I'll do my absolute best. They're all laughing at me with my tiny little vlog camera. Oh no, look, it looks like the road's getting busy. Oh, the locals are going to hate me.
In 100 metres, turn right onto Schumer Departmental 53, D53.
It's got the ironing board.
Ironing board.
You need that on every good film set. Hair and makeup over there. Could have gone and got yours done.
I know, right?
Could have looked like a Ukrainian spy for the day. Right, you ready for this?
Yep. Please concentrate on the road, Louise.
Oh, the sun right in my face is really helping the situation.
Oh, right.
The cars behind me are well happy.
No one cares about them. Just gonna look at the rocks over here.
Because you don't want to be late for the vets. My window's covered in, what's it now? Water marks. So that's helping as well.
I swear to God, right? I will hurt you. Don't test me, Louise.
Are you holding on like I do when you're driving?
Yeah, holding on for dear life.
Oh, it's on your side, the good view. Damn it. Look at that. The camera crew on that side of the van isn't going to hold the camera, no?
What camera do you want me to take? They're all in use. It's alright, there's some like bollards, like concrete block things, but they ain't going to stop you, are they?
Are you going to try and film it now?
Yeah. No? I think we just got some brick wall at the moment. So this is what a lovely wife that I have. She set up the camera and you know what she says to me this morning? When you get scared, can you turn the camera on please?
Busy, aren't I? Showing this Russian film crew how you make a movie.
They was all laughing at her this morning as she walked past with her little vlogging camera.
I stood and had a chat.
How did you speak to them?
Oh, they all speak English.
Oh, do they?
Well, I spoke to two of them. The bloke that asked us to move when we was in their drone shot yesterday.
Yeah.
He's very nice. And then I think the woman, she's the director, she wasn't as nice. She was like work mode. I'm busy. But yeah.
That's me when I'm in work mode.
That's
Don't
you
talk
most
to me.
of the time. Let's be honest. Work mode, time of the month mode, housework mode, dog walking mode, waking
True.
up mode,
True.
past 7 o'clock at night mode. It's just your general mode, isn't it?
There's like an hour a day.
What, where you're in the clear?
Yeah.
No, because then you're hungry.
Yeah, true. I think she's lucked out here. I don't think she's going to get the footage of me being scared that she wanted.
You was bricking it on the way up.
I know, I don't know why.
Have a little look over there.
No, I'm not.
Go on.
No, I'm just looking forward. This road is like proper like bendy and windy and stuff, and the French just go vroom, vroom, vroom. Overtake here, overtake there. Done.
How did the French go?
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
That's
Oh,
bright.
that's bright.
Oh, I can see the sea.
Oh, don't.
Can't see the road.
That's what I mean. Don't look at the view.
So one thing we've noticed yesterday on the drive here, and one thing I love about Europe, is as you get closer to the borders, all the buildings, the architecture starts to gradually change. So now, where everything was very French and
meters,
shut
sharp
up.
left onto Route
The architecture changes like as you drive along. So where it was like very French Alpsy and very nice pretty little buildings, it's now very like Italian shutters and
Sharp
tiled.
left onto Route Grande Corniche D2564. Signs for A8 Gines.
The
She's
buildings look a bit more Italian is what I'm trying to say.
She's trying to tell you, you just like keep waffling. Stop waffling.
So we've made it down. Unfortunately, it was not as dramatic as I was hoping.
Definitely not.
She was far more scared on the way going up. Now she is terrified of heights, so...
I am, yes, and look, I'm just scared, alright?
And I don't mean to take the mickey. If it was a really bad one, I wouldn't even have the camera on, but it weren't too bad. But I
No.
just wanted to show you that you do need to be a little bit aware about going up and down these hills, because sometimes they are a bit tricky, especially in a big, heavy van where the brakes are spongy as it is without adding all the heat of them burning as you go down.
Anyway, I'm going shopping.
Yeah, we made it to the vets. We are 1 hour early because of mad panic. We didn't want to be late. So Emily's going to go and do some shopping. I'm going to sit here with the animals. And then this is where the drama starts, because she's going to the vets. Well, we're going to the vets to see if we can get these pet passports. And whether we can or whether we can't will dictate how the rest of our trip is going to go. So cross your fingers for us. And we will keep you posted on how we get on.
I'm going.
First of all, though, Snack Bandit. Snacks? You off for snacks? This is why. Last night she said to me, the snack cupboard's a bit empty. You're going for snacks, aren't you?
Alright, just watch your cat.
So we lost you there for a day. The reason being, I got all dramatic at the vets. We had to wait 1 day for her to fill out the paperwork and do all the checks and make sure that she was going to give us the pet passport. So, drum roll, please. Did we get the pet passport?
Yes, we did! So, AJ is now AJ,
Agi?
and Summer's just Summer.
Le sommet.
Listen here.
So they're French. But what it means for us is every time we want to leave the EU and come back into the EU, not Europe, but the EU, it means we haven't got to get a new health certificate every single time in the language of the country that we're going out of and then back into. So it's going to save us a fortune, and it's just going to make it so much easier, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah. So we will do, well, I will do a blog post on sort of taking the pets to Europe and stuff, because we don't want to do a video or anything on it, because we think it would just be easier to find on the website. And how we got the passports and stuff like that and everything as well.
The problem is with putting it in a video is, one, we're normally always filming going, so we miss information, and also things change. So already things have changed about how easy it is to get these French passports. So with a blog post we can update that, so we're not giving out false information, because for these, I mean, we rang around how many vets?
5 different vets, and not one of them would let us use a UK address. We had to have a French address.
Yeah, you have to have a French address. It has to be registered on this French registration site. There's a section in there for your French address, and the vet said to me that if that's not filled in, then you may have trouble getting back into the EU because the passport's not complete. So, like I say, that lots of people in January, February managed to get them done really easy, but I think France has realised what's going on and they're sort of making it more restricted. So with a blog post, we will keep that updated. And the same for the what free words. A lot of people are asking for what free words, locations on park-ups. Again, all on the blog. So like Emily did last time.
Yep, I done a weekly blog last time, but I'm going to do it every 2 weeks this time, just with what free words, a bit about, a couple of pictures. And then that way it's just easier to be able to find.
Yeah, so you can bookmark it then and save it, rather than trying to think, my God, what video was that in? Going back to find the video. And also, again, we can update it. So some of our park-ups were done in Spain last year. They've had height barriers and stuff added. So people have said, oh, we went there, but we couldn't get in. So again, we can update that on the blog. So it just keeps the information correct, rather than just a jumbled mess in a video somewhere. We have left the French Riviera, as lovely as it was, and if you follow us on Instagram you would have seen in the pictures we found a stunning spot at the beach.
Oh, it was really pretty, yeah.
And it is gorgeous, but it is incredibly difficult to park, and because we are absolutely shattered, we've headed back up into the hills. We're on our way to the Verdon Gorge, so hopefully we can have a bit more of a chilled out time. But like I say, if you follow us on Instagram you would have seen all the French Riviera stuff. It won't be in a video yet, but we are going to go back.
Yes. Because
we drove through Monaco and it looks awesome, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Definitely a day is going to be spent in Monaco.
Yeah, so we're going to figure out a way we can park and do Monaco. So we will be, because we've got to go back because we've had titration tests.
Yeah, titration tests for AJ and Summer, which is basically to prove that they don't have rabies, so that if we do decide to go into Turkey, when it's not for when we go in there, it's for when you come out of Turkey back into...
Yeah, so coming out of, back into the EU, you need to have a titra test, a negative titra test. And we're possibly not going to go to Turkey anymore, but we wanted to have it as an option and also get the test done. Then if it isn't a requirement for another country, we haven't got to faff around with too much research, we've got it.
Yeah, it's done.
So that's about it from us this week, isn't it?
That is, yes.
We are knackered, so sorry this video has not been all that amazing, but next week we are slowing right down so we can properly explore.
Yeah, and this week has been, the whole point of this like sort of first week and stuff has been the animals and doing all the admin and getting that all ready for the rest of the year. So we've brought you along on that. regardless of whatever it was like.
But stay tuned because the videos are going to get epic. So if you aren't subscribed, it means the world to us if you do. We've just hit 25k, so massive thank you to everyone that's here already. So yeah, smash the red button, do the thumbsy up, the what's it, ding
Ring
the
the
bell.
bell.
Or don't, you don't have to. The videos are there no matter what. So.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys somewhere in the mountains next week.